Megan Thee Stallion performing for Kamala Harris. I don't know where they was at, but trying to twerk for votes. I mean, at the end of the day, man, if people can't see the play, they do this all the time. I forget who was running. Was this like George Bush back in the day when they was doing vote or die, and they used the power of the black celebrities in hip hop culture to get young black people out to vote. All right, that's what they did. They used, I don't be understanding the traffic on this boy. Yeah, they used the power of whatever. He gonna be mad I cut him off. It is what it is. Yeah, they used the power of the young black, the celebrities to tell people to vote or die. They had athletes telling people to vote or die. They do that all the time. She talks to Kamala Harris talking about having hot sauce, putting hot sauce on her greens, and she's talked about a variety of things, man, and she listened to Tupac in the 80s, Snoop Dogg in the 80s, and they didn't come out until after that. So, was I disgusted? I mean, I'm no what they do for votes, it doesn't disgust me anymore. Most people say, well, Megan's a plan, and this person is a plan, but the funny thing about it was the crowd wasn't feeling her performance. They were disgusted by her performance. And that's what they do. They know that they get some, they do the chucking and jiving and sympathize with black people. They'll beg for your vote. They'll put your celebrities up there dancing and performing and line themselves with the celebrities, and then you may be comfortable getting the vote. Give you their vote. They'll do all of that, ask celebrities come in, they'll have people do all this stuff, dance and twerk, and then, but they won't promise y'all to do nothing. They didn't want to hear Ice Cube's platinum plan for Black America. You know what I'm saying? They didn't hear none of that. She tell you she won't do nothing for you, but hey, they don't mind twerking. They don't mind getting you to dance. And, our women in our community are, that's still, falling for this trap. They gullible. I mean, when somebody come out their mouth and say they're not gonna do nothing for your community, I mean, what else does it need? What else needs to be said? And then it's coming out that Tory didn't have the blicky, that the girl had the blicky. I mean, I'm not about to talk about that neither, unless they about to release the video that shows him, that they released this video that they got proof. I knew it when the girl talking about she didn't want immunity. She wanted immunity. The system is designed to ham men in general. It's designed to get us. I don't really understand the agenda, but it's designed to hem up men, to break men, and that's what it was about. And that's why her and Megan Thee Stallion fell out. You know what I'm saying? You think they fell out over some dudes? No. They ain't fall out over no man. They fell out because of what happened. And they stuck together. The sister code was stronger to stick together and throw Tory up under the bus. And when she was going up there talking about black women are so unprotected and all that, since when? When is y'all the most unprotected? I really don't understand that, man. These dudes out here willing to die for their mother, die for their sister. Some of these dudes went to jail. Don't forget the Travis Rudolph case, when she cried wolf, when she was cheating, when she was a married woman, and she got mad when the Travis Rudolph was dealing with another woman, but you married. And she called her brothers over there to kill Travis Rudolph. And Travis Rudolph did what he had to do. Protected his mother and brother, and he still had to fight for his freedom and lost his career behind that. Think about that for a minute. How y'all unprotected? When these dudes, when dudes get money, they make sure their mother good. They make sure they got a house. And like I said in my other videos, you on the freeway bananas. Oh man, I don't even know if I should even take this way to the crib. Yeah, buddy, I'm about to go ahead and bust this UE down. I'm going to take the other way to the crib. No thank you, no sorry, Bob. I'm going to take the long way home today. They make it more and more difficult to get home. They really do. They make it more and more difficult every day. Come on, Aunt Jemima. Come on, move it. So, yeah, man. I mean, it is what it is. So I ain't like her after that. She's, oh, we the most unprotected, and I'm just looking like, man, come on now. You know, last time you seen a woman say they bought their mother a house, a bag of beans, and they might buy their mother a bag. Well, come on, man. Just keeping it funky. Just keeping it 100% funky, man. Like, y'all protected more than we ain't protected. Most of our women don't have our back. They meant to destroy us. They want to be single mothers by choice. All right, and they raise their sons to be simps, and then complain about the simps that they put out into society. Just being real. Just being real. But they've been fighting for our votes. They've been chucking and jiving to get votes from us forever. And we done voted or died, voted for Barack. Barack ain't do nothing for us. He ain't do nothing for us. Let's keep it real. But I'm not discussing no more because they done pulled this place so many times. We good enough to use to get votes, but we not good enough to accomplish anything for it. They can't do nothing for us. We can't get reparations. We can't get crime bills to protect our, crime bills in our favor. And when somebody come out blatantly and say, well, you know what, I ain't doing nothing for the black community. When they come out and say that, and you still be able to vote for them, who the real raccoons? Real talk. Who the real raccoons? Who the real sellouts? I might go ahead and run this light. Damn, this bus long as hell. But traffic is bananas today. I get off early. Traffic is wild. But yeah, you know, it's the same playbook that they've been running for a long time, bro. And then they gonna chew her up and spit her out. When Megan fall off and ain't got no money, you know what I'm saying, and she on her knuckles, you know what they gonna do. Like, you know, she gonna be one to call out for help, and they just use and abuse you. Use you like a bounty towel. That's all they gonna do. Man, I'm just trying to get away. Man, this is crazy. But yeah, that's what they do. They laid out a plan and they was gonna do something, but it's against the rules for them to do something for us. It's against the rules. Y'all don't understand that? It's against the rules to do anything for us. Even when Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves, it wasn't because he wanted to see us do better. It wasn't because he was partially black. He freed the slaves to cripple the Confederate movement. You know, that's the whole Civil War situation they had going on. That's what he did it for. You know, help fight their wars and all that other stuff. So, like I said before, you know, the one thing they gonna do is pander to women. I mean, that's what churches do. Churches pander to women. The pastor can sleep with 10 congregation members, and a lot of them females still won't lead a church. You know, I wish our women had that loyalty to us today. But really, historically, they never really had that loyalty. But that's a whole different conversation. Not meant for here, meant for the Patreon, if that's what y'all want to have. Just request it. So, man, black men have always been loyal to black women. Way more loyal. But they're not ready for that conversation. And women are loyal to the others, to the other, and they're loyal to themselves and the sisterhood and the code. I'm not saying all our women are like that, but the internet make you seem like the vast majority is. So, you know, they can see the pastor doing wrong in the congregation. They still have a loyalty to the pastor. So why should it be any different from the politics? The church ain't nothing but politics. Churches I ain't never seen a wire. The church decide who get voted in and all that stuff. So it doesn't surprise me. They be knowing straight up and down. It be a lot of foul shit going on in the church. I tell this story all the time. Had a homie. We was in summer camp or whatever at the church. His mother was working the summer camp. And we used to go tag along. They stole his PS2. His mother tried to cover it up. I'm like, why she covering it up? And don't tell nobody they stole your game out the church. Out the church. You know? But they'll put up and they'll revere the pastor. You know what I'm saying? They'll revere the pastor. And he can make mistakes and he can do sins and he can be forgiven. But she can't forgive you for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So same thing with the Democrats. They can say we ain't gonna do nothing. We ain't doing nothing for black people. I don't know what he doing, bro. We ain't doing nothing for black people. But then, use us as pawns to get votes. You know what I'm saying? Use us as pawns to get votes. But they lock up the very same people in the congregation. The very same people that they begging in the hip hop community, she locked them up for marijuana. You know what I'm saying? Just so many things you can talk about that woman, man. But so be it. The sisterhood is stronger than our culture and stronger than stronger than the black community. I told y'all, it really ain't no unity in the community. It's a wrap. The black community's been dead, bro. It's done. It's cooked. And that's just what it is. So if they got more loyalty to a lady that said she wasn't gonna do nothing for our culture, if there's more unity in that, if y'all got more of a not unity, but if y'all got more of a if y'all gonna trust in her, y'all got a loyalty to her over y'all culture, y'all community, bro. I'm not mad at these brothers going their own way. I'm not mad at these brothers for swirling and selling out. I can't get mad at them. I can't even call it a sellout. It's a buy-in. A lot of the sisters historically they sold out. They sold out. And that's the topic that people don't want to talk about. They sold out. Fresh out of bondage. But like I said, I can't get too deep in that on here. But that's all I had to say. I'm not disgusted. I'm not surprised. I'm not proud. I'm not shocked. It's that time of the year. They pander for the vote. They get the black vote. They do nothing for the black community. You know what I'm saying? Then they do it. They don't do nothing. Nothing. So, it is what it is. And if the sisterhood to a woman that ain't black, let's just say she is black. Well, she ain't black. If that sisterhood is strong enough to make the connection, at some point people gonna at this point they can't wake up what's going on. It ain't no point. Ain't no point to keep continuing to shed light on it. If they can't wake up and see, oh man, this is what's messed up and this is what we need to improve, and if people can't wake up at this point, it's a wrap. It's dead. It's done. The best thing you can do is prepare yourself, man, to make other moves. So. Yeah, check out the Real 101 playlist. Check out the Music Entertainment playlist. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, Patreon. Yeah, check out the Patreon. Appreciate y'all for supporting the kid.